Hello Pisces, and welcome to your November general message. I'm Victoria with Aligned Soul Tarot. This is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs, Mars, and North Node placements. I highly encourage and suggest all of the zodiac signs to watch for your North and South Node placements. Given we are still post-eclipse, right? We are still in that energy of the lunar nodes being activated. We stepped into this Aries Libra axis. So with that shift and eclipse season, you know, we are still feeling that North Node and South Node presence within our own birth chart. If you don't know what those placements are, just know that I offer personal birth chart readings. With all of my birth chart readings, you get a full tarot spread. We get to uncover and talk about the archetypes within your birth chart. You also get a lot of support. You get to ask me questions. You know, we get to dive into certain parts of your chart that, you know, might feel a bit meaty, hard to understand. And the one thing I love is that the tarot spread really does help interpret that birth chart on a whole other level. So if you want to get a birth chart reading with me, you can find all my information in the description box below. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node, welcome to your reading. We're going to talk astrology. We're going to pull some oracle cards and some tarot cards. And at the end of this reading, we will do a love reading. So stay tuned for that if you are interested. Like, share, comment. I love to see your comments. Please leave a comment if this resonates. All right, Pisces, let's talk about it. So November 4th, Saturn went direct. It's been highlighting your 12th house. 12th house, man. Scorpio had a lot around the past. And I think of the 12th house, I think of, you know, the past. Our past in this lifetime, and also ancestral lineage, you know, ancestral trauma, past life regression therapy, etc. The 12th house does talk about mental health as well. And the 12th house, this is your house, Pisces. So this is a very familiar place for you, you know, depending on what aspects you have, right, to Pisces in your chart. And what you're coming to this reading for, what placement of Pisces. But just know that the 12th house is asking you to take a deeper look into even your childhood, right? Reflecting memories from the first 7 years of your life and how they have shaped and shifted your understanding of love, of how you relate to the world, right? There's so much information there in the past. And I feel like, again, this month, the main lesson for all the signs is how we are integrating those lessons from the past. And so for you, now that Saturn has gone direct in this house, it's about applying the lessons of the past in this present moment now. We have Venus in Libra as of November 9th in your 8th house. The 8th house is Scorpionic energy, so I might be talking to a Pisces that does have Scorpio in their chart, or they're dealing with a Scorpio. 8th house is passive income. With Venus in Libra in your 8th house, there could be some way that you are making money, maybe through inheritance or some sort of side hustle, right? This could be very lucrative. The 8th house also talks about intimacy, getting very clear about what you're needing, especially when it comes to intimacy, sex, right? 8th house is that Scorpionic energy. Scorpio is ruled by the reproductive system. We had the Scorpio new moon, and we are in Scorpio season. So there's this theme, right? A lot of Scorpionic energy that we are all feeling. Definitely a lot of this death, right? Rebirth, we're feeling on a collective level. And with that 12th house influence, there's a lot of stillness this month for you even. There's a lot of this reflection. But you are gaining a lot of awareness here. The Scorpio new moon is in your 9th house. That's all about higher levels of spirituality, insight, knowledge, you know, deepening a skill set that you have, deepening your understanding of your past, right? And how it served you and how it hasn't, is what I'm hearing. The water, the Nile showing up here for you. I actually want to read from the book here to see how that correlates with your message. It's number 22, which breaks down to a 4. This could talk about the home. We'll see. So water, this is your element, Pisces. The Nile is the bountiful river. The Nile is the bountiful river that is the reflection of the river of the night, the Milky Way. It is our star mother's counterpart on Earth. Nowhere on Earth is there such contrast between fertility and barrenness, between life and death, and between abundance and desolation as in the Nile Valley, especially where the river's influence halts at the desert's edge. In Egypt, all life is dependent on the Nile, and the Nile, in her generous and gracious flow, feeds all life. As the Nile flows through Egypt, water flows through our lives, offering fluidity, compassion, intuition, nurturance, intimacy, and sensitivity. It teaches us about the ebb and flow. It shows us its many forms, liquid and solid, vapor and mist. Water teaches us about eternity by showing us how to have faith as we move through the different states of being and consciousness, as well as those of form. We learn how to feel through water. We learn about emotions, sensitivity, and unconsciousness. Water cleanses the lenses of our psychic awareness and nourishes our intuition. So I feel like it's time to enter the river, right? I'm thinking of like the moon energy. That 12th house is that moon energy, right? Connecting in with more of this ethereal realm, the void that's represented in the 12th house. Your dreams could be very like potent and strong right now. You know, connecting in with spirituality, psychic awareness. It says here, perhaps make some time to immerse yourself in water. So literally like going into water, experiencing floating like a float tank, and feeling yourself upheld by the waters of life. You can also, if you don't have any sort of float tank nearby or you can't afford it, you can do like a shower cleanse or take a bath ritual. It could be very significant for you this month, Pisces. But just like sitting next to water, going to a body of water that you're near, or taking a trip to the ocean or river, lake, etc. But there's a deep connection to water and the element of water this month. There's a lot of wisdom there for you. And I feel like there's a lot of healing when it comes to the past. It has to do with this water, right? The Nile, it gives so much in such a desolate place. So when all things are lost, go to the Nile, Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's pull a Fairies Oracle message for you for the month of November. What is it that the Pisces collective needs to know? Did a card flip? I thought I heard a card flip. No? Okay, let's keep shuffling then. Pisces. What do we need to know for Pisces for the month of November? What is it that they need to know? All right, let's see. We have 14, the Maiden. It's so cute. Very childlike energy, very youthful. I'm thinking of like the Fountain of Youth. 14 breaks down to a 5. There's some sort of change. Maybe you feel like you are aging simply, and you're trying to replenish yourself, you know, with that water energy, finding ways to nourish oneself, maybe feeling a bit exhausted, trying to find the joy in life again with the Maiden card here. This is about birth, hope, It says here, from her crown of light to her star-jeweled toes, the maiden is pure joy. She is the face of the force that generates growth throughout all the worlds. When she smiles, troubles melt. Where she dances, flowers spring from the ground and burst into bloom. It is from the maiden that the pixies learn the dance that keeps the other world turning. And probably our world too, for that matter. She is newly born every morn, and she carols her plangent song of growth for all beings in all the worlds. She sees the magic and the light in everything and takes endless delight in it. So if you are feeling as though joy is hard to find, and I don't blame you, Pisces, you know, we are living in a very dense time here on planet Earth. So it's important for you to be grateful, to practice gratitude, find joy in the simple things. Again, connecting in with some water, going to a body of water. Again, maybe even just a child. If you have a child, your child could be helping you to find joy, hope, and optimism in your life. There's some new beginning here in growth. Sorry, I'm just reading here. So it looks like you are at a new phase. There's definitely some sort of new phase that you're entering into, but I feel like rightfully so, right? We all are to some extent post-eclipse. Again, we're integrating a lot of these lessons in revelations, epiphanies that we're experiencing. We're always evolving, we're always changing, right? At least I hope so. All right, Pisces, let's pull some tarot for you. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, North Node. All right, Pisces, let's get some tarot messages for you. Pisces Collective, what is it that they need to know for the month of November? Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, Pisces. What else for Pisces? Please show me what I need to see. I can see why that Maiden card is showing up for you. I do feel like you're dealing with some heavy grief. Rightfully so. I'm hearing there's no greater love than a child's. And even if you don't have a child, I'm feeling like you are connecting in with, if it's not like an actual child, right? It could just be your inner child, you know, doing some healing work. We did talk about the 12th house in the past, healing some of those childhood wounds. Very much necessary, and it's hard to avoid, right? Three of Swords, Seven of Swords. We can't run away from this pain. We can't run away from this. We have to face it. And of course, it takes time. Seven of Pentacles here. But what are you investing in? You know, you might have not felt at some point in your life that that was a priority. And it might be very loud to you now how much of a priority it is to heal. Because the Three of Swords is showing up here upright. So that showcases a deep need to heal. There's a lot of grief and sadness here. And I do feel like the Seven of Swords is you trying to avoid it, because the way the cards are showcased here is this person is literally turned away from this Three of Swords. They don't want to face it. But you know, on the other side of this, Pisces, if there's anything to promise you, is there's this beautiful energy on the other side of this healing. Two of Cups, King of Cups. There's this a deepening. There's so much love here. You know, it can seem so doom and gloom. But just know that there is this beautiful energy here of joy and abundance. But you have to be able to see it for yourself. What is this Three of Swords about? Please show me. What is this Three of Swords about for Pisces? What is this Three of Swords about? I just got the message that some of you might be disconnected from a child. That's for some of you. What is this Three of Swords about, please? Three of Swords, please show me for Pisces. What is this Three of Swords about? Yeah, it could be by divorce, the Hierophant in reverse. There could be some sort of disconnection, which kind of separated a family. The Knight of Wands in reverse. What is this Knight of Wands in reverse, please? What is this Knight of Wands in reverse? The main message that I'm getting here is, yeah, it could have been someone that you were married to for sure. Look at that, King and Queen of Pentacles. This is like my marriage couple, I should say, when I see these two show up. This is definitely a committed, established relationship. But with the Hierophant, it seems like there might have been some sort of separation that's causing this Three of Swords. And it's connected to the Knight of Wands. You know, someone being immature, you know, in and out, flighty, you know, not being committed, not being dedicated to this relationship. What is this King and Queen of Pentacles about for Pisces? Not wanting to commit even. Maybe not wanting children, not wanting to settle down. That could be for some. Yeah, the Fool and the Six of Wands. Being more self-centered, wanting to maybe branch out into something new even. This is kind of turning into a love message, so I'm going to actually pull some love oracles just to kind of deepen the understanding of this message here. What's going on for Pisces in regards to love for the month of November? Please show me. What is it that Pisces needs to know? What is it that Pisces needs to see? There's been some mistakes here in regards to love. Misunderstood, feeling lost, emotional storm is showing up here. Turmoil, unstable, affected by it. We have here twin flames. I feel like you and this person, you do feel highly connected to, telepathically even. But what the twin flame dynamic is there's a lot of mirroring, right? There's a lot of these shared feelings, a lot of the same wounds. We talked about childhood wounds, you know, healing the inner child. That is really the main lesson here in this dynamic. You guys are teaching each other how to nourish and heal the inner child, to heal some of those wounds. Open heart. Opening your heart again, right? We saw that reflected in the Maiden. This person maybe met you at a very low time in your life or vice versa. And it's teaching you how to be vulnerable. Again, to not shy away from those wounds, running away from the past, running away from those triggers. Healing, right? It's pushing you into this healing energy. All right, what else here? Let's see. Let's pull from the Love Oracle message here. Then we're going to take this on over to the extended. If this reading resonates, please like, share, and subscribe, Pisces. Yeah, you do feel like this person is a soulmate. And I do see this pair here, right? This is someone that you do see a lot of potential with. If you're not married or you don't have children, you could really feel like this is someone that you want to settle down with. You want to build something with. Seven of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups here with the Two of Cups as well. There's a deep soul bond here for sure. What else? Let's pull from the Lover's Tarot here. Let's pull from the Lover's Tarot. What else do we have for Pisces in regards to love? Please show me what I need to see for the Pisces collective in regards to love. Struggle. It says here, you feel like you aren't being supported. If it's not a team effort, it's best to stand alone. Leaving. As you've taken it as far as it can go this time around, walking away is the best you can do. So you feel like things are falling apart. Not knowing what you're going to do next causes you anxiety. Find love you can count on. So you might be feeling like you want someone that's reliable, right? Look at that. King and Queen of Pentacles. You want someone that is reliable, that's going to be there for you in the actual physical 3D world, you know, building a future together. This is a very monogamous relationship here, Queen and King of Pentacles. And again, one person might be not as committal, Knight of Wands, not wanting to settle down, Hierophant in reverse. And it's been a struggle. You know, there's a deep soulmate bond here. You guys do feel like you share, you know, a past life together even. We talked about the past. We got soulmate, twin flame, and keys on a ring. Someone has to make a choice here. You know, many options, decisions, one night stand. Maybe at one point that's all this was and it turned into something more. And now you're having to be really honest with yourself about what this is. If this reading resonates, I'll find you over on Patreon. If this is where we part, Pisces, I'll see you next month. Bye for now.